Hey, and welcome back to the Pike Homestead. I am Adam, and today I am just working on a few little things in preparation for fall and winter here. It is a very blustery day here on the homestead, but fortunately I'm working in a place where we get a bit of a wind break. So we've got the tractor barn there and all the trees on this side, so the barn will block off most of the wind from where I'm working. So, up here in the north, one of the things that we have to do is make sure we have some firewood. We do have a wood burning stove in our house to help with the heating over winter and help reduce the cost of the gas and everything for the furnace. And so this year I wanted to try to source some wood. Like we had somewhat of a stock last year left over from the previous tenant, and then we bought the place, and so yeah, I mean, I've had to take down a few trees this year. There's a whole lot more that I want to take down in the future because there are a fair amount of dead ones on the property. But yeah, I'd taken down one large one that had already at some point it had been coppiced when it was small and had two trunks, and one had already split and broken off before we moved in, and the other half was looking like it was probably going to come down, so I took it down in the spring. And then, after I took it down, I was just shearing off all the branches, but I'd been using the chainsaw for a while and wasn't paying attention to the tension on it, and so the chain popped off, and so I took it in to fix that and never actually came back for the tree here. So it's still here. It's just been sitting here, hopefully drying out enough to be used for firewood. And so what I want to do is start chopping it up, and I might go through the grass on I've got the one tree, you can kind of see it in the grass there, and then just the other side of the fence is where I tossed the half that had broken off last year. So I'll go through those and chop those up, and in the barn I've got a bunch of I'm sure you remember from when I was looking for wood for the build in the chicken coop, that there's a bunch of cut wood there. That's from some cut trees that I've taken out of this area here, where we've now got our picnic table to give us a bit more of an area to sit down and enjoy the space, as well as get some, because we're trying to get some blueberry bushes and some jostaberry bushes right down in here. So I cleared out, well, you can see the stump that's still trying to grow stuff. Cleared out a couple of the older trees from this section just to get these shade loving bushes in here. Don't know if the blueberries are going to make it, actually, because one is supposed to be right here. I don't see it. Could be the goats found it, and because they will eat things like that, and they like to just wander around in the evenings, which would be upsetting. The other blueberry is down here. You can see the tag there, so it made it. It looks like the other one just is not there, so hopefully it'll come back up next year. If not, oh well, we tried. All right, so anyway, I'm gonna get chopping off some limbs here, and then propping up this tree trunk, and start chopping it into manageable pieces. All right. this tree was not doing well. Termite damage. But doesn't seem to have any active nest in it now because nothing came out. Well, that's just some of the cleanup stuff we've been doing around here. Just had to tidy up where the trailer used to be parked and get rid of some of the thistles. Oh God, the thistles this year. And we just don't have enough cattle and grazing pressure on the property to really keep ahead of it like they did last year. Man, it's so much of our pasture is just blown up into thistles. Up to including right in front of the barn there. So I got as much as I could with this. Although some of the landscape there is pretty beaten down and bumpy, and I can't quite get this through there to smooth it out really. But I got a lot of what would have been left over and cleaning up around again, like I said, where we'd had the trailer and cleaned that up. So happy with that. And so I think probably not going to be a very long video with all the stuff, even though all the stuff I did with cutting the wood and mowing some grass and stuff like that really wasn't a huge amount of time. So anyway, I've cut all I can today, I've mowed all I can, and now it's time to get in and see the family, grab something to eat, and so you have a nice day, and you know, gives you a little bit of some of the little I guess the little tiny bits and pieces of various things that we do around here, as opposed to the big projects and everything like that. So anyway, hope you enjoyed your time with me today, and yeah, I hope you enjoy your day and you have a good one. All right, thanks.